It's Week 18 of the NFL, and we've got the Giants, leader at quarterback. He's your top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards. It's the Giants and the Cowboys, and it's coming right up on EA Sports.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks so much for joining us, everybody. One final time this regular season. As always, joined by Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott as we get ready to put a bow on what has been an outstanding 18 weeks of football.
And for 14 lucky teams across the NFL, Kate, this isn't the end for them. This is their last chance of a tune-up before they play on into the postseason chasing that Super Bowl ring. But for the other 18, this is it. Their final chapter. Their final chapter in a story to take the field until September rolls around again. And for some, frankly, well, this might be the last time they ever put the pads on. So leave everything you got out there and do everything in your power to go get that win in this final week.
Here's Graham Gano out for the opening kick. And off we go from Dallas. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. So here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. Bringing them out is a Mississippi State 4th-round pick in 2016 who's found considerable success in this league, Dak Prescott.
Nobody came away happy last week, no question about it. Himself most of all. His team went 0-1 picking up the loss, but he was 0-1. One pick, no touchdowns. Not good enough. Defeat not an option this week, and neither is a lack of touchdowns. They intend to rectify both.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Opening play, and Dak's going to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go.
Running back sent in motion. Working from the pistol, Prescott. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Yeah.
First down, here's Dak. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Throwing on first is Prescott. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Yeah.
Another throw for Prescott. Throwing deep for the end zone. This is caught. Looks like he stayed in bounds too. Great work.
Illegal touching. Offense.
You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. The penalty makes this a 3rd and 6.
Yeah. 26.
Dak throwing again. He's on the move. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's brought down after a short gain.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
So fourth down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. It's from the right hash, 46 yards, coming off the edge, and it's blocked!
That protection has got to be able to hold up for a few seconds. It has to. Those are points that aren't going on the board now, and wasted effort by their teammates to get them to this point.
The Giants headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he's one final strong week away from finishing as the NFL's leader in passing yards for this season. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Now we're on the counter. And he takes this in to the 40-yard line before going down. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Into the hands of Neighbors. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. That's complete to Darius Slayton. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Cowboys territory. Timeout called on the field, so we've got a player shaken up, and at the worst time, too. They just wanted to keep everyone healthy entering the playoffs next week. From the 47. And that one is dropped. Such great work to get all by himself, but he can't haul in the gimme, and that deep shot is missed. Wow.
You know, that's one of those situations you want to get your back in space. Well, you accomplish that. Unfortunately, you don't make anything happen because you don't bring the ball in cleanly.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They'll try and throw it here. The throw left side finds Johnson. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Connects with Johnson. He's contained at the line for no gain. Willie Gay there on the tackle. We have a timeout now for somebody shaken up on the previous play, and as they work on him, his teammates hoping this doesn't keep him out of the postseason. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Still sticking with the passing game. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They send a man in motion. 3rd and long for him here. Sideline throw reeled in by Neighbors. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
They are throwing it again. Dump off caught by his back. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 19. Completed to his running back. And he's able to get this down to the 13. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
The throw is caught. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. One quarter down for these two NFC East teams. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back. Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Giants. Here he is on 3rd and long. He brings it in. And that's a New York touchdown. So a touchdown on the board for him, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Gano ready to send this away. Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Cowboys and quarterback Dak Prescott ready to get back to work. And as it stands, he's in a spot to finish the regular season as the leader among quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Yeah, Billy.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Timeout called on the field, so we've got a player shaken up, and at the worst time, too. They just wanted to keep everyone healthy entering the playoffs next week. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
There you go. Wait, take it.
Another carry for him. And have him gain up about a handful there. Bobby Okereke making that stop. He got 5, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 3.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Yeah, there we go. Wait, take it.
They give it to him again. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48.
Here we go, here we go. 26. 26. 26.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. It's caught. Ferguson. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Yeah, here we go. I take 26.
Dak now from the gun. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And this one hits first at the 3 before continuing on into the end zone for a touchback. The Giants taking the field for their second possession. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them. By turning them against their own team, real quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, you start to murmur, and we might even hear a few bluebirds.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Looking to the air here. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Complete to Hyatt. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And
Still
now
first down.
we're going to wait to see how they respond.
Got it. Ready? Ready?
Airing it out on first down. And oh, he drops it. He had all the space in the world, Brock. He got behind the defense, and he just looked away before he brought it in. A big missed opportunity.
You know, that's one of those cases, and we see it at every level. He simply took off before he got full possession, and that's simply a drop.
Running for the marker on second. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. Back to the well again. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Holding. Offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the
first
holding
down.
call pushes him back quite a ways. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now first and 20. Throwing now from the gun. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Throwing from the gun here. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. tie it with the grab. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. They got 24 yards on the play. And the Giants will have a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
When you call that first down running play, you don't always expect to get those kind of yards, but they'll take that every single time.
First down, and they go right back to him. Another big rip for him. Dives for the pylon, and that's a touchdown. The Giants grow their lead just before halftime. Gano for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Giants double their lead to 14. Gano ready to send this away. Here's a return from the 7. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. The Cowboys taking over on offense. Not much time left before halftime. And down a couple of scores, Brock. They probably try to get this into field goal range to trim that lead before halftime.
Yeah!
First down, here's Dak. Escapes the pocket. And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. Bobby Okereke making that stop. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Yeah!
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. He smartly won't risk something here and just chucks it away. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Dak out of the pistol. That's caught for the first. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play.
Yeah, here we go!
Throwing on first is Prescott. He's on the move. Stepping up, and he's going to run. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go!
Prescott here from the gun. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone, incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Slot man in motion left. Throwing again is Dak. Passing struggles bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. From the gun is Prescott. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone, incomplete.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
Gay's kick is good. And that'll get him back to 11.
Well, he moved past that earlier miss pretty quickly here, Kate. Nice to see that. And now he can carry a little momentum with him to end this opening half.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. All right, snap and a quick kneel down, and the final few seconds are going to elapse here in our first half. So we're halfway through this final week of the regular season. Now we'll head over to Orlando, Florida. Check in with Jonathan Coachman for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit.
Gonna have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly. We're skipping right through to the starts of the third quarter. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Dory Jackson now to return it. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. The Giants returning their offense and this running back to the field. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the third. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Lone back gets the handoff. And he'll take this up to about the 34 before he stopped. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Back-to-back carries here. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Willie Gay there on the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Malik Hooker with the tackle. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
He finds Johnson. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Brought down by Deron Bland.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. The tackle made by Mozzie Smith. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. able to hit Robinson, complete. And they make the tackle at the 38. A big completion for the rookie out of Colorado. It gets his guys a first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
They'll run here on first down. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Short pass brought in. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Willie Gay there on the tackle.
I remember talking to Jim Harbaugh one time, and Bo Schembechler asked him when he was a head coach, you have a tight end with his hand on the ground? Yes, coach. You have a fullback still on your roster? Yes, coach. Then you're going to be just fine.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Let's go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Brought in right side. And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
On 4th down, we'll see Graham Gano lead the Giants field goal unit out. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. The kick by Gonzalez is good. And that extends their lead to 14.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Has this at the 6. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. The Cowboys and C.D. Lamb headed back out on offense. And he's been one of the central pillars of this offense this season. Right now sitting 2nd in the NFL in receptions.
Yeah, here we go. Right, take. 26.
1st and 10, Prescott. It's taken in by Lamb. At the 20. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys start the second half with some needed points. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Jackson now to return it. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they beat him to the edge. That run stops back at the line. Only 1 quarter remaining now in these. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Let's go now.
Now looking to throw. Connects with Johnson. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Shut up.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. On first down, they'll run. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Second down now, 7 to go. From the 43. Connects with Slayton. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
And the Cowboys bringing on an extra DB here. Third down coming. Setting up a throw. He has the first over the middle. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And he's brought down for a loss. We have a timeout now for somebody shaken up on the previous play, and as they work on him, his teammates hoping this doesn't keep him out of the postseason. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Gets this to Johnson. And he's taken down at the 30. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
First and 10 now from the 30. Here's the handoff. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Halfway there on first down. That brings up second and 5.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Man in motion, headed right. They'll run now on second down. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did. The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the heart. On offense and defense have done, and when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. The Cowboys offense headed out there. Well, Brock, it only took them one play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
Working from the pistol, Prescott. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. That's Bobby Okereke. And the Giants take possession down inside the 30 after the interception. Worked through his progression, nobody available, and by the time he checked it down to the back, you could almost see it coming. A defender there to intercept it.
Because those defenders have clocks too. I mean, we get so enamored talking about a quarterback's clock, but defenders do as well, and they know when that quarterback's holding the ball and holding the ball, likely a check down is coming. That is just smart defensive play.
He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Giants getting closer to their 10th win of the season. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Now a give running right. And he gets this down to the 22 before being stopped. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Right up the gut. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Timeout called on the field, so we've got a player shaken up, and at the worst time, too. They just wanted to keep everyone healthy entering the playoffs next week. Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. Back now, pressure on its way. Throw is caught by the back. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. And this one won't get close. They make the stand and force that turnover on downs.
Certainly looking for that nail in the coffin, the knockout punch, a touchdown, and 3-possession lead that could put this one out of reach. Hey, it's a luxury they could afford to take in that spot. Built himself up.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Here he is to throw. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the 1st. 1st and 10, gotta score immediately here. Only 1 timeout left, and that clock winding down. Looking to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. The Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock still running. Throw complete to Lamb. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Throwing now. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
Kate, I've seen a 1-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense. It just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Yeah, and this one is dropped and incomplete. He had the pick in his hands, couldn't hang on. It's going to be 4th down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Got Olovich, and this is good! And it pulls them back within one score here in the fourth.
This is a case of, well, just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the three, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
And the Giants come up with that kick. They're going to hold on for the victory in this one. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Now here comes the New York offense. Their lead's still more than a field goal, thankfully, should the worst happen, Brock. But obviously the goal here is to hang on to the ball and try to run this game out.
Yeah, the goal is to get to the best formation in the history of offensive football. The victory formation.
The victory formation.
That is all that you're thinking right now, is just make these plays, run out this clock so we could take one more knee and celebrate.
So it's a win for the visiting Giants. And they snag some much-needed